How's it going, everybody? Are you ready to get scared? Now, there are a few things that actually kind of scare people on their daily basis. And, there's this big old thing about zombies and the zombie outbreak and, what would you do in a zombie apocalypse? But, that always sounds like it's so far away. It's never going to happen. It's not real. Or is it? I found a video by Nick Crowley. It is a video titled The Seattle Zombie Woman, an Internet Mystery. Now, I'm going to be kind of talking about and watching this video today. I encourage you guys to go to his channel and watch it for yourself because I won't be showing the whole thing. But other than that, I haven't looked into it a whole lot. The title really caught my eye, and I have looked a couple things up, but I think everybody will be excited to learn about this. So let's get into it.
Returning to the state of Washington is always a new adventure for me. I want to share with you the sights and sounds of this beautiful northwest corner of our nation.
May 5th, 2021, a disturbance is reported alongside a popular roadway in Seattle, Washington, drawing heavy police presence to the area. According to witnesses on the scene, a woman had been spotted limping down the street, wailing in agony, while holding an unknown object in her hand. The woman was acting incredibly erratic and appeared to be seriously injured, though despite this, it had apparently taken...
thing that 2021 seems like such a long time ago. I don't know if a whole lot of people can relate to that or not, but that just feels like such a wild, jump of time. For me, these years have been going by quick.
As many as 8 police officers to subdue and restrain her. And this was far from the most chilling detail, with that being in the woman's appearance, as onlookers would go on to claim that there was something off about her face. It was unnatural, almost zombie-like. The story began as whispers among the community, with brief mentions being made across the web, though not many would take these posts seriously. As to outsiders, this seemed to be yet another internet hoax, or perhaps just some kind of extreme overreaction. But in reality, this was a very real scene that played...
So I'm curious if we're going to get to see a video of this actual person or not. Because, it's 2021, everybody's got a damn iPhone in their pocket, everybody's making TikToks and stuff, so I find it hard to believe that there wouldn't be video evidence of this.
Out that evening, and one that was about to be put on display for the whole world to see, as the first video would quickly emerge, thrusting this case into an international spotlight, and giving birth to an internet mystery known today as the Seattle Zombie Woman.
The first footage. Oh, that is...
What the fuck?
That is disturbing. Damn. Hold on, I'm gonna replay that. Oh, too far. Look at this. Everything aside of being zombies and stuff, just imagine actually seeing that. It would be hard for your mind not to wander to crap like that.
The video immediately took the world by storm, as it showed a woman with a ghostly pale face, with half her head shaven, as she limps across the street wearing only one shoe, and with each step she takes, she seems to yell in pain, before the video quickly cuts. In her hand appears to be the mysterious object, which the uploader of the video claimed to be a fanny pack,
I could see
and
that.
disturbingly, it appeared to be soaked in blood, along with many other parts of the woman's body. In terms of context, there wasn't much, as despite the video going viral across the site,
Really just looks like she did fentanyl, but yeah, we'll keep playing this.
information on this individual dubbed the Seattle Zombie Woman was practically non-existent. According to the uploader, police had arrived and intervened just after the recording had stopped, and that it had taken a full team of officers to ultimately restrain her and eventually take her away, likely to get some form of treatment, though they admit that they weren't sure what happened from there, or, just as importantly, what had led to this moment. Though interestingly enough, despite the fact that the answers were not emerging, other recordings certainly were. On the same day this now infamous TikTok was posted, another clip would be posted to YouTube by a separate user, seemingly showing a different angle of the same event, with this version being significantly longer.
This woman looks like she just crawled straight out of the sewer after doing some very hard drugs and then stumbled onto the street. That being said, that's creepy, bro. I don't get creeped out very easy, but that is unsettling, dude.
Here, we get a better angle of the woman's face, as it appears completely abnormal, with her eyes and lips appearing to be pitch black, which is a dramatic contrast to her pale complexion. All in all, she looks sickly, and appears to be acting completely unhinged.
Why are we assuming
Near
their
her,
gender?
multiple cops are seen attempting to calm her down, though she just continues walking and screaming, even escaping their
Zombies matter too.
grasp at the end of the video, while continuing her erratic behavior.
Oh, it speaks.
From there, it's assumed that the struggle continued before finally coming to an end sometime later, which was showcased in yet another video posted to TikTok. And it's in this clip where the mystery takes a far darker turn, as we can hear the lady say her first discernible words.
Oh yeah, it looks like she pulled her own hair out.
I don't want to go to the hospital! I don't want to go to the hospital!
The video
Okay, so it speaks. We have completely decided that it is not zombie. It speaks. The brain is still there. And it has a baby?
comment until you realize that the object in her hand had seemingly changed. Even though the footage is pretty hard to decipher, it seems as though that bloody fanny pack that she had been holding in the original clip was no longer in her possession, and instead, she appears to be holding something entirely different. This object has been the source of great speculation, as the blurry video makes it hard to definitively identify,
blurry? It's
though
2021.
some, including myself, seem to think that it closely resembles a baby, and more specifically, the head of a baby. This was the last clip we would receive from the incident, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and overwhelming concern for the woman shown in the clips, though despite the popularity of this,
she's like carrying it like that, kind of like cradling it. So this brings into question the reality of zombies. And like, cause like, I mean, I've been on the internet for a little bit and I've seen like clip after clip of like zombies here, zombies there, zombies anywhere. This makes me think of one of the very first things I saw about this is a video I found earlier by Crazy Creatures. It's a zombie fungus. Like it like gets in insects and takes over their nervous system even after death. So that's that zombie. I'm going to play a little bit of it here too. Again, it's Crazy Creatures if you want to check out the video. I mean, look at this thing.
What could be the most brutal way for an insect to die? Being thwacked by a human? Snatched by a slimy reptilian?
I mean,
shark?
look at these things.
How about having your brain overrun by a deadly parasite while being eaten alive?
I want to get a video of it like walking. Yeah, look at this.
Is the cordyceps fungus, and it survives by turning insects into
Yeah.
zombies. Not that kind of zombie, but it's pretty rough. Not gonna lie to you. Fungi called. Others aren't quite that picky.
I mean, it looks like this is kind of breaking down the science and everything, but I want to see like the moving ones.
These cicadas spend the first 13 to 17 years of their lives underground. In their final weeks, they surface to find a mate. The Massapora hijacks their bodies and starts feeding on their organs. Soon, their rear half falls off and is replaced by the fungus itself. It pumps cicadas full of hallucinogenics.
I hate how these
like
damn things sound. You'll hear them in the distance. It sounds like a goddamn fire alarm going off or something.
psilocybin.
It is a magic mushroom.
Yep, that's the same stuff found in magic mushrooms. We'll never know how many double rainbows the now frisky and energetic cicada sees,
Okay.
but we do know that the chemicals help repress the pain. As it flies around, behave controlling their minds. Might spruce up your health? We have that covered in another
So yeah, it was just a little something there. I mean, there's like some actual science and proof behind that. And you know what? That actually makes me think of I don't know actually what year this was. I'm actually going to have to look it up. It was a virus in Africa. Everybody thought it was going to turn into like the zombie virus in like in the world. Like it was a end of the world event. It was in Africa. Let me find it real quick. Ebola. Now, I do not remember a whole lot about Ebola, but that is what it was. That was the one everybody was scared of. Ebola. Let me read a little bit on it here. Let me go to images. See if I can get some nasty stuff. So it looks like it might actually be a parasite, not a disease. No, it is a virus. Okay. Look at that little thing. But like, yeah, look at this. Everybody is just in like suits and just trying not to get sick and not let this kill them. And everybody was just terrified. I need to look up the Ebola outbreak, because that like actually changed the world for a little bit. Yeah, 14 to 16. It was bad. That always makes me think about Ebola or zombies. Those are kind of like intertwined into each other, because I grew up and I heard this while I was learning about zombies and all this, and it just like this came out of nowhere. Now all of a sudden this is making zombies. Obviously that didn't happen, but now one other thing I'm thinking of here is the person who ate another person. I'm sure everybody knows this story. It was a person who got really high on a certain drug. So yeah, here it is. I remember a couple years ago, well, probably more than a couple years ago at this point, but I believe this was the guy I remember. He ate. No, that's not him. There's some guy who literally ate Yeah. Face eating attack blamed on drug abuse. This guy ate another person's face off because he was high on bath salts. Which is terrifying. Like, I don't know the exact circumstances, but imagine just sitting on the bench out at the park, reading the newspaper, feeding the ducks, and this guy just comes up to you and just starts eating your, like, physically and overpowers you and just starts eating your face. Like, that's not a comfortable thought, you know. But with that being said, guys, I haven't seen any zombies. That lady was super creepy and I think was really high. Cannot imagine pulling your hair out. That is just something I couldn't do. You know, everybody, watch out for zombies. And let me know if you see any. Let me know if there's any other videos of zombies. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.